Hi guys. This is actually my third take at doing an intro video, but whatever, let me just hurry up and do it. I've lost all the sunlight, but it's okay. So it's been a long time. I missed you guys. It's had a lot on my plate. It's not an excuse, I know. I'm sorry, but I promise. I'm gonna do videos more often and they're gonna be awesome. And I'm so glad you guys are tuning in. I hope you're tuning in. Tell your friends, tell your kids, tell your wife, your husband. That's so played out, whatever. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'm gonna show you how to do this look. Kind of a purpley pink kind of look. Zany, Uptown, just black on the eyes, camel, my highlight, tinker and eggplant on the lips, glow, which is making me look so radiant and glowy. The illuminator, and yeah, contour and all that jazz. Full face, but I just show you guys how to do the dramatic eye look. So let me zoom in. Gonna teach you guys how to do it. So if you wanna, and also hi to my new subscribers. Tell your friends to subscribe to me. Tell everyone. Even though I said that already, but whatever. So yeah, if you want to see how to do this look, keep watching. Okay, so we're gonna get started. I'm gonna start by priming my lid with Max Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. This guy right here. So it looks like that. Your eyelids should look ashy. And I don't know who that is. Phone's ringing, gee whiz. Just like so. I just use my finger to sort of blend it out a little bit. Okay. So that's on. Now we're gonna start placing our colors, the fun part. If I can find the brush. Oh, found it. Took 10 years. But yeah, this is the blending brush we're going to be using. I'm going to start off putting color in my crease just because that's kind of what I'm doing nowadays. I kind of switch it up. But yeah, what I do is I work out of the caps of my pigments. And I just get a little bit out of the jar. And I push the product into the brush like that. And tap off the accents about 3 times. Or more. And we're going to just pop this right in the crease. And your crease is right there. Just do it back and forth. You can do little circular motions, all that jazz. Yeah, I'm kind of adding more color. I wasn't really talking as I was doing, but I'm just kind of building the color, blending it, blend. Do circular motions and kind of back and forth. And usually this is maybe get tricky because usually when I'm teaching people I always say stifle the color on, which is kind of like dot. But when it comes to blending, especially the crease, it's always good to like do the side to side kind of circular motions because you're really trying to blend it out. You're kind of trying to fade the color out. Okay. Adding a touch more Uptown. I really like this color. Bet you checked your phone. If you can even hear, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, yeah. So the Uptowns where I want it pretty much. Like that. Yeah, we can like add it, take it away maybe later. We'll blend more later. Now we're going to define our crease a tad more because right now the purple is pretty much on the brow bone. And we're going to add a little bit of black. The color is just black and we're going to put that right in our crease. And this takes a good portion of blending. I'm just going to pull my eye tightly and pop it right in there. Use a little circular motions. Because you don't necessarily want people to see, or maybe you do, but with me, I just like deepening up the actual color that's there, so it kind of turns into sort of a plummish color. You don't want necessarily to really tell a difference between the black and the purple. You want to make them into one nice color. And also to help blend that, because there's still quite a good portion of black there, I'm going to add more of the Uptown right on top of it, right in a crease. Circular motions, just like that. Yay. All right, so we're just about done with the crease color. I mean, we can probably add a little bit more later, but for now it's good. Now I'm going to do my highlight, and the highlight color I'm using is sort of like a light brown. The name of it is Camel. I'm sure it doesn't really trend. It looks like how it looks pretty much. Yeah, it's like a light brown. I like it. Kind of like a coffee and milk kind of color. And using kind of a fluffy brush. This is actually like an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. It's fluffy enough for me. I really like it for this reason. And putting it right underneath there. Obviously not blended very well. Wiping off the excess and blending it downward into our purple. And this is how I blend my highlight into like my crease color or brow bone color, whatever. Tap out the excess. I put on the color with the brush turned horizontally like this, horizontal brush, and I blend it by turning the brush vertically and blending it like sideways like that. So rather than using like another brush, like a brand new brush to just blend it, just use that brush to do it like that. And it does the job. And if you feel like you went too far down with your highlight color, you just take your crease brush again, maybe taking a tad bit more color, not a lot, tap off just about all the excess, and blend along the edge. The camel and the purple meat, just blend it until they blend nicely into one another. You want to make it look as if the purple sort of turns into the light brown. So yeah, that's the way I like it. And now we're going to be putting our lid color on. And as I was saying before, how I like different types of base for different textures of shadows. I like sort of like paint pots and like Urban Decay for like matte shadows. They really blend them well to me. But when it comes to something that's very sparkly, that has like a larger particle size, I like something that's sticky and feels slick between your fingers. So I'm going to be using a NYX Jumbo Pencil. And the one I'm using is in lavender. But honestly, I think probably like if you're going to get a NYX Jumbo Pencil, just get milk. I mean, you can, like, they're fairly inexpensive, so you can get just about all the ones you see. But, I mean, milk's going to be your most versatile one. And what I did was I just kind of dotted it right on the lid and just used my finger to sort of blend it outward. Just concentrated solely on the lid. Where there's not any purple at yet, that's where you're going to put it. And now using our shader brush, and I'm going to take it, dip it into Zany, which is the color we're using. Zany is an awesome color. Not really tapping so much of the access off because I don't want to lose any of those sparkles. And gonna press it right into that NYX Jumbo Pencil. And maybe you can't tell on like camera or on the screen, but I'm not getting a lot of fallout. There's not glitter particles flying all over the place or anything like that. And the brush isn't wet or anything. See like the stifling motion. Rather than swiping a color on like we're used to doing, or how you're taught to do, just press it into your primer. Just like that. Yay! Okay, now, yeah, just about done with the lid as far as eyeshadow placement. Now we're going to take it underneath. We're going to be using an angled liner brush, like this guy. You can even use the detail brush that we used on our brow and everything like that. But I'm just going to use this because it's clean. And I'm going to dip the brush into our Uptown first and put it right here on my lower lash line, the outer corner of my lower lash line. Sort of pressing it in to that primer or that base. Just like that. And I'm going to add a little bit more. Just like that. Okay, then we're going to take some of our Zany and put it right next to that guy. And honestly, because I have incredibly watery eyes, and plus, like, I can't really explain it, but like the shape, maybe because I have like fat cheeks, so like when I smile and like I do very expressive facial expressions, if that makes sense. But I end up like, I don't know, I can't explain. Like my fat cheeks are kind of infringing on my eyes, if that makes sense. So sometimes, like, pretty much I'll have like color all down here. So what I'll do is I'll use like a waterproof mixing medium and like put that on my lower lash line, just in like the inner corner, like from the tear ducts about the middle of the lower lash line, and kind of press the color into that. And I don't really have that, but I'm gonna do it now. Here's what I usually do. So we're gonna put that all on that part. And now we're gonna use a color that's not actually released yet. The name of it is Arctic. It's sort of like, it's like a satin, like kind of a pearl color with teal colored sparkles in it, if you can tell. And that sound that you heard was me dropping the liner brush, and I don't feel like taking force, so I'll just pick up this little detail brush right here. And I'm gonna pop it right in the tear duct area. Right there. Sort of blending it with the Zany that we have on the lower lash line. Like that. And blending it with the Zany we have on the lid. Yeah, and that's nice, a lot of light right to the corner of the eye. So for the most part, we're just about done with that. I'm going to line them and put mascara and some falsies, and I'll be right back, so stick around. So I'm back. Yeah, lined and everything. Put on false lashes and all that jazz. Did my eyebrows. I have on full face pretty much. So I use Desire, which is a loose pigment, on my brows over pencil. False lashes, whose name escaped me. I have on blush. I have on pink blush and also purple blush. Very original names. But I have them both on. Contoured with, what did I contour with? Contour powder. Contouring powder, which is not released yet, but it's gonna come out. You can also contour with like Ganache or Desire, depending on your skin tone. Contour my nose and cheeks and all that jazz. And as a highlighter, I have on That Glow. Because when you get that glow, yeah, never mind. Last Dragon, never mind, whatever. But yeah, I have that on, you know, forehead, the bridge of my nose, and yeah, all glowy. And on my lips, I have on Tinker with a tad bit of eggplant. It is pretty much like 3/4 Tinker, 1/4 eggplant, something like that. And mixed it up and put it on, and add a little flower because it's spring. So yeah, thanks for watching. I know it's been so long. It's been long. But Pinky Swear, I'm going to try to get back on to making videos, really nice videos too, like better. I'm going to add falsies and stuff to more of my looks to really do like completed looks. And yeah, thanks a lot. Subscribe to me. You should. I think you should. Tell your friends. Yeah, you should. Yeah, so anyway, I'm rambling. Thanks for watching again. All the products can be found at magnoliamakeup.com. And thanks for watching and hanging in there. To all my new subscribers, hello. Thanks for subscribing. And yeah, I'm rambling, so let me just go. You guys have fun, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.